folks, Pastor Jason Palmer here from Faith Bible Church. I hope you can continue to join us this coming Sunday as we work through this book of 1 Corinthians. We have been learning a lot about this church and the questions that they had for Paul in many situations. And Paul is addressing them, and he continues to address these questions. In 1 Corinthians chapter 8, in which we will be in this Sunday, and also 1 Corinthians chapter 9, he deals with this situation of the question of food sacrificed to idols. Now, we don't understand it. That makes no sense in our culture. But 2,000 years ago, as the Jews were coming out of Judaism, that was a law that Moses set forth from God, that you could not eat meat sacrificed to idols. And so it was a subject matter in the church that they were butting heads. Well, we're not going to talk about food sacrificed to idols, but what are some other situations in the church that we tend to argue over if it's right or if it's wrong? What does God give us freedom and liberty to do in certain situations? So we're going to address some of those situations that arise in our church today. Then we're going to end up in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, where Paul is just defending himself of what his purpose is here on this earth, and that is to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ. In fact, he closes in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, he says, I have become all things to all men, that I may see some saved. I do this for the sake of the gospel, that I may share in its blessing. And what a great testimony Paul has been to the church. This is what he wants to do. He wants people, he wants to connect the people, he wants to love people to Jesus. And isn't that a great, great job for us to learn, to apply to our lives, and that we can do here in our culture today? Come out, join us this coming Sunday. Hope to see you. God bless.